Hey everyone, I'm always walking in to the view because I want to make sure that the camera is actually recording, but today, as the title of the video suggests, I'm going to be doing the AuthorTube Christmas Tag. I watched Emma Letterman's and then I watched it again just now because I decided that I was going to do it, and I wrote all the questions down here, which I thought I wouldn't have enough room. But this is my traveler's notebook. Anyways, I thought it would be fun to do some Christmas tags throughout the week so that I can get myself more into the spirit of Christmas, because I am pretty excited. There's only a week left until Christmas, as well as hopefully getting you more into the Christmas spirit. And I figured for the current book that I'm drafting right now, it's in its first draft, and it's a murder mystery novel. I have done quite a bit of outlining, but not as much. Or at least like the second half of the book I haven't outlined. Only the first half, and I'm on chapter 5 of writing it. Breath. And I thought it would be fun to do this tag so that I can kind of get to know my characters in this book more. So this book is called Dune, and I have it set in a modern time setting. It's actually set in April 2018, so it takes place next year. And if I can get this done before April, and actually no, I was thinking, oh sorry, I kept the camera there. I was thinking, hey, maybe I can have this published on the day that the book starts, which is the main character's birthday, but I don't think that would work out very well because I feel like this will be a long one. I'm already like 37 pages in, but there are 10 questions, so let's just get right into the questions. Oh, this novel is a murder mystery novel, by the way, and it takes place in a small town called Dunesmire, and also at the school, Dunesmire University, as well as the DPD, which is the Dunesmire Police Department. So it takes place in the hometown, the school, and the DPD. Mainly the school and the DPD. You don't see, like, you see quite a bit of the town because there'll be other crimes that will be happening. It's kind of like multiple episodes of NCIS or CSI put together. And it's kind of, I would describe it as a combination of Mr. and Mrs. Smith meets Psych, the TV show, Sean, Gus, Last Door, everyone, and Riverdale, because of the small town vibe and the whole mystery of who the killer is. Also, I have my very sleepy dog Ripley here because there's no one else out in the living room, so she's just here with me. She'll be sleeping in the background. So, question number 1. What would your main character's favorite Christmas song be? I put say instead of song. Nope, I put song. It just looks like say. So Lillian Esther. Lillian Esther is her full name. Lilu is her nickname because her parents were obsessed with the movie Fifth Element, and one of the main characters in Fifth Element is called Lilu. So, and she kind of has like the red hair like Lilu has, but a bit, not that bright. Anyways, Lilu, my sweet assassin girl, she's like me. I love Christmas time, and I don't know what would her favorite song be. I think she would it's kind of funny because she is an assassin, so, and she doesn't actually go to church, but I feel like one of her favorite songs would be like a church song, kind of like Silent Night or Away in the Manger, which, or Carol of the Bells. Actually, I think Carol of the Bells would be Lilu's favorite. Just because I see that fitting her so well. And I can see her walking around her house decorating and just singing along to Carol of the Bells. Question number 2. Out of all your characters, who would be the best gift giver? So, in Dunesmire, Christmas actually does happen, but it's toward, I feel like it's going to be the outro, like the very, if it's getting very bright, that's because the sun is suddenly getting bright. I think there's clouds going in and out, but I'm not sure. So, Christmas does happen, and I cannot wait to write that scene, but it's not going to be happening right away, like I would hope. And who would be the... I almost think this would be kind of funny because this character doesn't seem like the kind of guy who would deal with Christmas very well. He is the captain at the DPD, but I just call him officer. And him I picture being like Karen in Psych, where she's like the captain, the leader of the DPD, but for some reason I just called him officer because I completely forgot about the whole captain part. Anyways, Officer Gershon Price, I picture being Norman Reedus, or I picture, yeah, that sounds right. I picture Officer Gershon Price being Norman Reedus from The Walking Dead and Ride with Norman Reedus, just because Norman has like every personality bit. Like, I didn't base Officer Price off of him, but I thought of him way before I thought of like, I didn't put 2 and 2 together until this season of The Walking Dead, and scrolling through Pinterest as well. But he would be, ironically, the best gift giver because he does watch. He's a people watcher, and he makes sure that everyone's okay, doing fine. He'll get you a smoothie if you want a smoothie from Wendell's Brothers, which is the diner. It's kind of like Pops in Riverdale. It's open 24 hours. I've also kind of always wanted one in my stories, or in one of my stories, just a diner that everyone goes to. So I put Wendell's Brothers in there, which is actually a little bit of a sidetrack, but Wendell's Brothers is actually a pub I created for Zamora in a town called Trinlet. And so I thought it would be fun to make some references in there, even though I haven't finished Zamora either, but I decided since I've known these characters for a long time, and I'm on the 5th to 6th draft of that, I would do it on Dunesmire because I'm currently writing the very first draft and writing it for the first time, and it's so much fun to write. I haven't gotten to the nitty gritty like murder stuff, although there's one that's about to happen. But yeah, Officer Price, to cut that short, went off on a tangent, would be the best gift giver in an ironic way because he seems like he wouldn't care about the holidays when he actually does. He shows it off as he wouldn't, but he loves the holidays. We get him. Question number 3 is, what would be your main character's favorite part about the holidays? I think the parties. Why did I think Edmund for this one? So, Edmund Snyder is actually he is Lilu's companion, not as like a romantical companion. Romantical? Is that right? I'm not sure. Not in a romance way, as that kind of companion, but as a, like, friend in the workplace. Oh, excuse me. He is the tech guy and does all like the tech stuff. Looks at the security camera, does the hacking. I'm actually having a little fun with that right now. Although in the part I'm at, they have to go straight to class, or they're gonna have to be running out of their little office setup. But I think Edmund Snyder would be looking forward to all of the parties, cause that's just him. He's like the outgoing, nerdy. He's more of an outgoing nerd than an indoorsy nerd, if that makes any sense. But he would look forward for the parties. Coco would look forward for the food. She's a sketch artist. She would look forward for the food. She's kind of always like near the food area. Also for the drinking, the wine, that is going to happen at, actually this is helping me a lot right now. And Lilu is looking forward for the decorating. Like me, I love decorating for Christmas. I have Christmas lights in my room going up along that wall, and I decorated this year, like everything. We have just enough to where it's not too much. And plus the only place where we can actually like fully decorate is the kitchen, because that's where the most room is. We don't have shelves in the living room to really put stuff on, but we do have our tree up and it's decorated to mostly. And we do have like our little Santa statues up, and yeah, I think Lulu would be looking forward to the decorating, and Officer Price, again, ironically, would be looking forward to the gift giving, because he loves making people happy and making sure that they feel safe and just like that. Number 4 is your main character and his or her love interest step under the mistletoe. What happens? So, Lilu, she actually likes Edmund Snyder. It's kind of like a back and forth thing, and it shows throughout the novel. And Coco, when she first meets them, because all 3 of them work around the DPD, the Dunsmire Police Department, but those 2 have never met Coco before this assignment that they were just given. And, so it's kind of like a do they, don't they, will they, won't they kind of thing. And once they get under the mistletoe, they're like, should I think Edmund's gonna go for it a lot more than Lilu would. She would just hide and kind of try and keep her blushing face away from him, and he would just be like, come on, come here, let me kiss you. Actually, I think that's going to actually happen in the book. A lot of these things will probably happen in the book towards the end. She's so cute when she's sleeping. Number 5. I almost did 4, but 5. Ho ho ho, who's on the naughty list? Well, that would be the killer, Cole Alderson. He is the killer in the novel, and I just love him, but he's pretty much the main one on the naughty list, and also Lilu as well. Not really Edmund, because he doesn't do anything like Lilu does. She does more of the killing than anyone else. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty much just Cole Alderson is on the naughty list here. Now, I was going to do both Zamora and Dunesmire, like both books, but I figured just one would be good. And I wanted to know these characters more. Question number 6. How would your main characters decorate their home? Trees, lights, blow-up Santas. Okay, so Lulu would literally, like, she, halfway through the year, she is already getting Christmas lights and blow-up Santas and blow-up snowballs, or snow globes, trees, and, like, the reindeer. She has Christmas lights going all around. I'm just trying to picture. She even has, you know, the new things where you can put them in front of your lawn facing your house, and it has all the glowy, Christmassy, lights on there. That would be her, along with the millions of other lights around the house, inside and out, because that is the kind of person that Lulu is. She will take the time, she'll call Edmund up. He would definitely come over and help her get this house decorated and ready for Christmas, even to the point of fake snow, because it does snow, but it doesn't really stick in Dunsmire. It's not like Utah snow, which I've never been in Utah. How about Lake Tahoe? There are some years where it is like Lake Tahoe and others where it's not. But yeah, Lulu would pretty much be the one going all out, because I like to go all out as well. And just her, separate from me, you can see her entering into a contest for the best Christmas house. That's how devoted she is to Christmas. Question number 7. Which character holds a New Year's party? Edmund. Because he's the partier. He's probably the most outgoing. No, not the most outgoing character I've ever created, because I have the twins and Zamora. But he is one of the most outgoing characters in this story. It's insane. He is laid back as well, but he would just be like hosting parties all year round, and then New Year's would be like his giant party to watch the ball come down on New York, because that's a tradition that we have, and I can just see him hosting that and dragging Lulu into that party, even though she's like, nope, I'll stay home next door, you do your thing, don't make it too loud. Question number 8. What would be your main character's New Year's resolutions? Apparently I have a hard time reading my own writing. Lulu's main resolution, or New Year's resolution, I think Edmund's would be to hack more computers. Literally. Coco's would be to sketch more, or not sketch, but like do more art in general, not just sketching. Lily would be becoming a better person, and we can see at the beginning of the book, I actually write in that she kind of doubts, or not really doubts, but she doesn't really think that she can do her job anymore, which is be an assassin for the government, and she was sent to Dunsmire to work with the DPD, and after the chase scene that I have at the very beginning of the book, she just doesn't think that she can do it anymore, but Edmund talks her out of her way of thinking. So becoming a better person would be hers, and Officer Price's, he's just kind of a good guy all the way around. Hasn't really done anything bad. Although every now and then he does drink. He's the one who drinks on occasion, so I think working on his drinking would be him. Number 9. Does your main character have a Christmas tradition? Edmund's is having New Year's parties and watching the ball come down on New York at the strike of midnight. That is one of my favorite traditions of the year, because all of our family and friends come over, and I think, have you watched a game? No, they just play, or my parents' friends come over and they just play a bunch of card games. I usually like to sit and watch because some of them are a little bit more than what I'm used to. But yeah, that would be Edmund's. Lilu's would be making gingerbread houses or cookies with everyone in her family, plus her friends, are making gingerbread houses for her friends and delivering them on Christmas Eve. And just delivering treats to people, because she's a sugar person. And what would AuthorTube Christmas be? I think having quality time with whoever his wife is, because I haven't created, I don't know if I think I want him single, but I kind of don't. I don't know. Anyways, question number 10, the very last questions, is what would be your character's Christmas destination? So, Edwin would happily be in his office or doing some kind of work, hacking or looking at security camera footage, because that's what he does. Lilu would want to go somewhere where it's cold and wintry, so somewhere like Lake Tahoe, which I loved going there when we were kids. My cousins have a cabin up there, so I think that would be like a cabin in the snowy woods would be hers. Coco's would be going to an island, just because that's what I see her doing. Officer Price would be going to Europe. And what's funny is Edmund would either be going back home because he's from England originally. I think I'm going to have him be from Brighton, England. And so his would be going back home and just being home for the holidays. And those are my 4 main characters that I mainly deal with. That was the AuthorTube Christmas tag. If you guys want to do this, you can do this tag as well. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos and watch more videos. Let me know what other Christmassy videos you would like to see. And I think I'm going to update this or upload this as a vlog on my website. So if I do that, I'll leave the link down below like I usually do of my website, so you can go read my answers in more depth. But that is the AuthorTube Christmas tag. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and my poetry book, Dimension, Ink, and Messy Buns, is coming out on Amazon Kindle for 99 cents on Christmas Day, which is next week. That's great. I have a poetry book. That's crazy. Bye, everyone. Look at how cute she is. That's how she sleeps sometimes.